This is meteorologist Eric Hayden with the National Weather Service in Binghamton, New York. This is our briefing for the wintry mix transition to snow, 4:30 Tuesday evening. One thing I want to stress before we really get into the forecast itself is continue to check back for updates. This is a very complicated forecast. You may already know this. Some folks are seeing nothing, others are seeing green grass, where still others are seeing a couple inches of snowfall. Continue to check our updates. While this video will become dated pretty quickly, we always update our information on our website. The best way to find that, if you have a smartphone, is mobile.weather.gov. Just enter your city or zip code at the top. Really nice way to get an hourly forecast by clicking on the plus symbol on any given day. We also do updates to social media, and specifically Facebook. If you're on Facebook, a lot of our information comes through your news feed. The best way, however, to get it directly is to do one of two things. Either go directly to our Facebook page at facebook.com/NWS Binghamton, or if you want to be notified when we make an update, go directly to our page where it says liked, click on the down arrow, and click on Get Notifications. This will update you in the future anytime we make a post. Now, as far as the briefing is concerned, the changes we've made since earlier today, we have lowered snowfall amounts in some areas, especially the farther south and west you live. We've seen more rain, but also the heavier precipitation has not been as far west as we anticipated. That was one of our concerns, exactly where that heavy band of precip set up. These areas have been downgraded from a winter storm warning to a winter weather advisory. One thing I want to stress, we still anticipate a long period of snow right into Thursday morning. So if you're watching this video and you say, what storm? Be patient. The snow still has to form for your area. Once it does, it will continue right into Thursday morning. Still worried about dangerous travel this evening because of freezing rain and that transition to snow. Once we get beyond sunset, we're concerned that untreated roads will freeze up. Then later tonight, through the day Wednesday, snow-covered roads. Winds will pick up, especially later today into the day Wednesday, and where we see the heaviest of the snow, due to its wet nature clinging to everything, we may see some scattered power outages. As of 2:45, again, we have downgraded our winter storm warning to an advisory. Places like Elmira, Bath, Hornell, so kind of that south and western fringe of the area. That's when we're anticipating the snow won't be quite as heavy as we earlier anticipated. So we're talking that southwest fringe of the area. This includes Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, places like Milford, Monticello, and then back up through Towanda, Elmira, and Hornell. These areas, those amounts have been lowered, and that's why you folks are now under a winter weather advisory. The heavier snow amounts, again, will be across central New York where the warning is still in place. Places like Binghamton, but especially Oneonta, eventually Utica and Syracuse. I know you folks have not seen a lot thus far, but it's important to remember that this storm will continue. One thing I want to emphasize again is the long duration of the storm itself. This is a radar loop going up just prior to 5 p.m. Notice the lack of precipitation through the Finger Lakes. This will probably be the case for the rest of tonight. Not a lot going on until very, very late tonight, if not during the day Wednesday. The heaviest precipitation, Binghamton area down through Montrose, Delhi, and Oneonta, as a rain-snow mix gradually changing over to all snow. That's where we anticipate the heavier amounts of snow at least through evening. Now you might see that radar image, not a lot going on in the Finger Lakes. Hey, we're out of the woods. Not the case yet. The actual storm system is now just across western Long Island. Lots of moisture across the entire northeast, and with winds flowing counterclockwise around this low, eventually this moisture will be wrapped back into parts of New York State and perhaps northern Pennsylvania. That's why we anticipate more snow Wednesday night, right into Thursday morning. That's why we're not out of the woods quite yet. Now, with that in mind, we want to go through the timing of this storm itself, type of precipitation through 8 o'clock, the whole kitchen sink. Wintry mix, it could be rain, freezing rain, snow, really depending on where you live. Best bet for snow, higher terrain, and also east of Interstate 81, especially in New York State. Notice we don't have anything, Bath, Geneva, Penn Yan, at least through this evening. As we head through midnight, 1 o'clock, The western fringe of this area, again, may be very, very light. Not expecting a lot over toward Bath and the Penn Yan area. But for the rest of us, gradually that wintry mix changing over to pretty much all snow. It may take a while, some of the lower elevations, especially in northeast Pennsylvania, like Scranton and Wilkes-Barre, but eventually we think most of us go to plain snow. Then from 1 a.m. Wednesday until 8 a.m. Thursday, a long period of time, just a long duration snow. We did try to highlight this brighter white. This is that wraparound snow I mentioned. We have a lot of moisture to our north and east, and keep in mind the storm is very slow moving. It's going to stall, and as that happens, that moisture will slowly wrap back into our area. It's these areas, Syracuse, Utica, Penn Yan. You may not see a lot at this first shot of the snow. You will start to add up your snow more during the day, Wednesday and Wednesday night. One thing that will certainly help with the long duration, that will certainly give road crews a good chance to clear things off. Total ice through 7 o'clock Thursday morning. A lot of this has already happened. If you've already seen that change to snow, it will continue as snow. We could still see some pockets of freezing rain, especially the higher terrain. So if you have temperatures near freezing, take it easy on the roads this evening, especially those untreated surfaces and secondary roads and bridges. Snowfall map, you will notice we have lowered amounts a little bit, especially the farther south and west you live. Generally speaking, 5 to 10 inches of snow by Thursday morning. So do not expect to see 5 to 10 inches of snow by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. A lot of this will be 2 to 4, 2 to 6 tonight, and then an additional 2 to 6, let's say, as we head into Wednesday and Wednesday night. So again, this is right through Thursday morning. Less than probably half of this will fall during the nighttime. Want to continue to emphasize to check back for updates. Again, our website is weather.gov/BGM, and you can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter searching NWS Binghamton.